are back with Miss Tinky Weisblat, the diva of deliciousness. Although, frankly, I think you're a nice person. I don't really think of you as a diva.
A diva is just someone who has a big personality and sings. I don't think of diva as a bad thing.
But it has a negative connotation of like
we're working
sassy.
on changing that.
That's right. She's taking it on one step at a time.
Cookie at a time.
One
there you
peanut
go.
butter cookie at a time.
And a peanut butter cookie will do a lot in the way of changing
in
that.
my opinion.
That's what makes you a nice
right?
person, because
Yeah.
you're making us peanut butter cookies.
Well, and I think this is applicable for so many things. First of all, I think, and now Danny, I know you're a man, but you're not a father. The fathers that I know,
I hope not.
I have a long discussion at my church. Every year they want me to make cookies for Father's Day, and they say, oh, make chocolate chip. And I say, chocolate chip is fine, but we need variety. Men like other flavors besides chocolate chip.
Yeah, combine them. Do peanut butter chocolate chip.
Well, that's for another recipe.
Okay,
but
sorry.
For now we're doing chocolate. Plus, I make these for Mohawk Trail concerts because I'm the cookie chairman, and they're about to have their 50th season.
That's
50th?
wonderful.
Yeah, 50th. Yeah, I know.
That's...
I wasn't making cookies 50 years ago.
Well, no. You weren't even alive yet, honey.
No, of course not. Okay, so we're going to start with, and I already started. This is butter, softened butter, and it'll say in the recipe online, so heads up, that you put in the peanut butter later. But actually, I figured it's just as easy to put it in now, so I put it in.
It looks like you let it soften, right?
The peanut butter's always soft.
Yeah,
But
but
the
the
butter.
regular butter.
The butter,
The butter.
definitely, I brought to room temperature. The nice thing is with your studio lights here, it doesn't take very long. And that's brown sugar and white sugar. And I have to tell you that there are some people who insist that the peanut butter must be smooth peanut butter. I myself don't think it's peanut butter unless I can see a little bit of peanut in it. So
Okay.
I always use chunky.
Amen.
Really?
But you may use
Amen.
what you wish.
That's right. I like chunk.
Okay, a tiny bit of salt. We don't, oh, that's the baking soda. We do need that.
Okay.
But the salt, we're only going to use a pinch.
I'm glad you figured that out.
Yeah, I know, it could have been.
And it would have been a
what?
matzah cookie.
It doesn't matter, really. It's going to be, well, it's going to have an egg. So that'll help it not be a matzah cookie.
Okay, that's good.
I'm doing this all pretty fast because we're going to get to the whole making and the cookie sheets.
Okay, because you're going to
And
teach
vanilla.
us
I'm going to teach you
3 different ways to line our pans, which
Precisely.
is pretty helpful.
And the good thing about cookies is, I mean, this is really a very quick process. If you guys would just throw in the flour,
Sure.
that's it. That was the recipe.
It smells really good.
It smells like
I could eat it right now.
It smells so, yes. Who doesn't like the smell of peanut
Hey,
butter?
can I eat raw egg? Would you be mad
Here,
at
do you
me?
want to do half so it doesn't go crazy?
Well, we don't mind going crazy, but I think you're probably right.
Okay.
Huh.
Okay, more,
Ready?
please.
Dump the rest of it in there.
Perfect,
Voila!
Alanna. She's good. isn't
Alanna has
she?
good instincts. She's very
She's
good
very,
in the kitchen.
She's moderate,
Just
which
knows
has never
stuff.
been my strongest
We haven't had moderate in a long
personality
time.
trait.
Yeah.
We like moderate. We like Alanna. Okay,
we
almost there. Then we will start shaping them.
Okay.
And so I'm going to show you different ways. The trick is most recipes for cookies, including this one originally, will say to grease your cookie sheets. The trouble with greasing your cookie sheets is, A, you have to figure out what you're greasing them with. If you grease them with butter, it's so delicious, but it can burn them a little bit.
Really?
Ah.
If you grease them with vegetable shortening, it's kind of blah. And you have this, speaking of moderation, you have 2 extremes. If you over-grease, the cookies are going to slide all over the place. If you under-grease, they're going to stick to your thing. So
You don't want air hockey.
I like lining my cookie sheet. I love a cookie sheet, by the way, speaking of cookies sliding, I like a cookie sheet with rims.
Oh, yeah.
Just in case.
Because
Me too.
otherwise, you're like, they're on the floor
Yeah,
when
they
you
are.
take them out. Okay, so 3 different methods. This is the most cost-effective method. A silicone sheet, and you can get it in a larger size. I just brought the little one with me. That is really great. It lasts for, I'm guessing, 8 to 10 years.
Okay.
And as long as you don't like cut it, you don't
Right.
want to cut it.
Does it improve the texture of the cookie?
It helps the texture of the cookie. The best thing, depending on when okay, we're going to go to step 2. Step 2 is parchment. Parchment comes in a roll, but you can also, I love this, buy these little sheets that are already cut to a cookie sheet.
Now that's convenient because
That's
I
very
have the roll that you
convenient.
have to cut
And then
measure.
I cut it, and then I go, and it wants to curl up. The third alternative is Now, doesn't look like this when you buy it. It's just that I had one of those accidents where the aluminum foil started.
Oh, it came unraveled.
Yeah.
You like crumple it back in. Yeah, you'll never get it that smooth again.
And there it goes again.
Non-stick
Non-stick aluminum foil.
Oh,
Better
specifically
than
non-stick.
regular.
This is better than regular.
Okay.
And the advantage of the aluminum foil is twofold. So you always look, it's the side that's not shiny that you use. The advantage of the aluminum foil is A, if you're doing something like, I'm going to be making something that goes to the edges of the pan soon. You can actually fix it so that the aluminum foil does the edges of the pan, so there's not even sticking on the edges.
Good, good.
Plus, if you want the cookies a little crisper, the aluminum is going to
Heat up.
and reflect the heat.
Got it.
Now we're just about out of time, Tinky. How
okay.
long do we cook it for?
We're going to cook it first we're going to shape it.
We're going to shape it. Another benefit, you don't have to wash your pan.
No, absolutely not.
Great
Okay,
point.
so Alanna, would you like to grab a fork?
I would.
Okay, we gotta.
She's just going to do this really quickly, like
okay.
that, and then in another direction.
Cross.
Oh,
Look how fancy.
a crosshash. Oh,
And
that's
then
nice.
we put them in the oven at 350 for 8 to 10 minutes or until done. And then we have this beautiful finished product, which I think you might need to taste.
And look how great the texture is too, everyone.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, perfectly forked. I will taste it right now because
Thank you,
expanded
Tinky.
it.
My pleasure.
Appreciate it, Tinky.